Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790 AM. Brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife and Resources Agency.
Hey, welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray. Good morning to all you folks in Brownsville, Tennessee on 1520 AM and 95.3 FM. Of course, News Talk 101.5 in Jackson, Tennessee, and right here in Memphis every Saturday morning on AM 790, 92.9 HD FM from 9 to 10:30. And Rhonda, I said we got to have equal time. It's not a political debate here, but we want to give our good friends at Major League Fishing.
We don't do anything political.
Yeah, we're going to talk if we're going to talk pro fishing, let's at least give these guys, because these guys have been really good.
Well, I have to tell you,
they've been great to us, Outdoors with Larry Ray, over the years from way
and
on
not
back.
only that,
but
the organization was and still is a grassroots of bass fishing.
Yeah.
For those that aspire to get into tournament fishing, I mean that's. I remember when I started with this organization, when it was the Red Man Trail.
Yes.
And so that was a lot of years ago.
Why don't you introduce this
great organization?
Introduce
they've got a lot of changes coming up and everything. That's the MLF. But our good friend from up in Minnesota, the director of communications for Major League Fishing, Joe Opager. Good. Did I get that? Did I get that title right?
He doesn't care. I mean,
you did. Yeah, Director of Communications. You nailed it, Ron. Thank you so much.
That's really good, because Ron's good about it.
It was a heck of an introduction, fellas.
It really was, yeah. But we want to talk about what's 2024, Joe. Man, there's so many changes and things along that line, and you guys have been right on top of it with the social media, the TV exposure. So tell us what's going on in 2024 with Major League Fishing.
Gosh, well, yeah, as you mentioned, we've got some changes coming down the pipe, but overall, it's part of a strategic kind of 5-year outlook that Major League Fishing has really had in place.
Yeah.
We've been doing great on our television ratings over the years, and our shows air throughout the year on My Outdoor TV,
yes,
CBS Sports Network. On CBS, we've actually got a CBS special coming up next month.
Yes,
following one of the weeks of football, our heavy hitter special is going to be airing. But Discovery Channel. So our shows are all over the place, but we can kind of see the writing on the wall. The television audience is starting to go down, and a lot of this younger generation is moving to some of these digital apps and different delivery systems. So Major League Fishing has really started to concentrate on that platform and finding out the most efficient and easiest ways where we can get our product to as many fans and eyeballs as possible. So, quite a few changes coming over the next couple of years, but the outlook is looking great. One of the big changes for 2025, we're moving back to the Every Fish Counts format.
That's it. Yes. Yeah.
Yep. In 2023 this year, we did try the 5-fish scoring with our Every Fish Counts format, but our numbers, although some of the unique users did go up, the minutes watched actually went down quite a bit. And so it was kind of, alarming to see the numbers come in, and it just wasn't as exciting as the Every Fish Count. So, we're making some tweaks to our program to try to get as exciting product as we can.
Well, Joe, the catch and release as many as you can, that goes back to your original format and what you guys are noted for. So I think that's going to be a good deal.
Yeah, I agree. It is kind of it is what Major League Fishing invented and became known for, and I think it's going to be a positive moving back to that next year.
And you've put your teams together already. I mean, we got our groups, don't we? I mean,
well, that's actually another series, and that's that's the General Tire Team Series.
There it is. Yes.
Yeah. So we actually filmed our Team Series Championship event last week down in Florida.
I know that.
I can't
tell us.
Any of the
I know
happenings.
it, but I want to. But it's going to. When will that be on? Now, when will we be able to see that?
So that will premiere in March.
In March. Okay.
Yep.
I love it.
However, as we were just talking about, we're expanding for next year.
Yeah.
One of the things that we're doing next year is we're going to be live streaming that team series.
Wow.
So there will be no more in the dark filming where we'll have to wait a month or two to kind of see the results and how it shakes out. We're going to be able to watch these guys on the live stream live, communicating with each other, seeing how they break down these new fisheries, how they work together or they don't work together.
Yes.
And, it's a lot of drama with those team series. They're so much fun. And it's going to be a big hit with our streaming audience.
Sure.
And we can look forward to streaming those events in 2024 as well.
Wow, that's great news right there, Joe. Now, are you guys going to come out with an app where you can go and see all of this stuff, or will it be out on like YouTube channels or other social media?
How can we watch
channels?
that? How are we going to be able to watch it?
Sure. Well, we actually already do have an app. The Major League Fishing app is available for download on all Apple platforms and Android platforms.
Okay.
All of our live stream broadcasts can be found there, as well as the My Outdoor TV app.
That's it.
Cronky Sports, which is a part owner of Major League Fishing, also owns My Outdoor TV. So they've got a great hunting and fishing content app with a lot of stuff on there, and all of our broadcasts that we do stream online are available to watch there as well.
I've got that app, and folks, it's a cool app. I mean, if you want 24-hour things, if you're up to 3 o'clock in the morning, something like that, it's amazing social media.
And what's the name of that app?
Yeah, give it to him again, because.
Yeah, it's My Outdoor TV. If you just go to your search and you type in MOTV, it'll be the first one that pops up.
And so it's fast paced now, Joe. I know. How long have you been with the organization now? I mean, you've
gosh, I started with FLW back at the end of 2011. So I just celebrated my 12th anniversary with the company last month. Of course, FLW was acquired in 2019 by MLF, and the staff was a part of that acquisition, thank goodness. And so I consider myself a 12-year employee.
And in the evolution of this, I hate that word, but I mean, it's a fast-paced world we live in now. Everybody wants it. Of course, I'm old school from the old newspaper days, and sometimes it's hard to adjust. Our motto was, if you hadn't read it, it's still news. Well, that doesn't happen anymore because instant news comes out right now, and you guys have been one of the front runners of that, hadn't you been?
Well, we certainly try really hard and appreciate you saying that because, there's a lot of effort and a great team behind the scenes that makes it all work, from, the tournament operators that are at the events with the guys, to the writers, to the photographers, to the marketing people. There's a big staff that I work alongside with to make the whole circus run, and it's a very rewarding job. It's a lot of hard work, but it's also a lot of fun.
Yeah, it looks like, every time I've been around you guys, Joe, you seem like you have fun in what you're doing, and you guys really work hard. And I appreciate everything you do for the media people.
Yeah.
But, Joe, the grassroots, let's get back to the grassroots.
Yeah, that's true.
Because that's where you guys are really, really strong. What's the new, how's that looking this year? I understand, there's more payouts too, right?
Yep. I mean, we've always got the best payouts in the business, for these close to home tournaments, whether it's the Bass Fishing League or the Toyota Series. At Major League Fishing, most people think it's just, the pros on the Bass Pro Tour, but actually, with the acquisition of FLW, now Major League Fishing runs more than 250 tournaments around the country every single year.
Wow, that's
for,
amazing.
All circuits. From high school anglers all the way up to college into the the BFL and up to the Bass Pro Tour. There's a pathway now for anglers that want to pursue this as a career and want to be a professional angler.
And that's really, really awesome. And the Toyota Championship that everybody looks forward to. That's become a huge tournament for you guys, hasn't it?
Absolutely. I mean, we just wrapped up that season 3 weeks ago now. Time's flying already. Chad Mrazek, Toyota Series angler, won the championship, won $185,000.
I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, huge payout.
Yes.
And just a fantastic event.
We're gonna have to talk to him, Larry, down the road.
Oh, we got
to.
Yeah,
and we'll get our buddy Joe here to hook us up.
Well, absolutely. Chad's been doing interviews nonstop since the win, so I'll be happy to connect you.
Yeah, he finds out how many relatives he has when something like that comes up.
Yeah.
I know you guys are cranking up. Lake Okeechobee's coming up for the Toyota Series. I'm looking at it right now, the schedule. It's hard to believe, January 25th through 27th, and cranking out all of those things. You're back at Kentucky Lake on that one. But the thing about it is participation. And we talked about this, Joe, and you've been at 12 years. These anglers really got to be able to be communicators now, don't they, Joe? You just mentioned that. I mean,
oh, absolutely. I mean, the job is about 40% fishing, in my opinion. You've got so much off the water obligation, whether it's creating content for social media or writing blogs or anything for a website or doing trade shows. These guys are working nonstop. It's a full-time year-round job, even though they're only on the water for 7 events through the year.
Yeah, but we know that that time on the water is a lot more time, but we don't know when they're on the water. Because it's just the way it just the way it does. And I know I was so happy when I went in the Legends of the Outdoor Hall of Fame that I shared the stage that day with David Dudley. And I felt kind of small when I think about what he's done and what you guys have done in a short period of time. Buddy, we're here to serve you. I mean, we're here in Memphis, and always good to talk to you. Keep those guests coming. Just make sure that they can't out-talk Wong and me. I mean, that's
And Joe, the Red Crest, before we let you go,
yeah, let's get that,
in about 15 seconds, Red Crest Cup is coming up.
Yeah, when's that? Where?
Absolutely. So Red Crest 2024, March 14th through 17th, Birmingham, Alabama, at Lay Lake.
Yes.
First time in Alabama,
yes.
In Birmingham anyways, and we're really excited for it. Hope you guys can both join us. Thank you guys so much for being such a great friend and ambassador for the sport and Major League Fishing over the years. We certainly appreciate
Joe,
you guys.
we appreciate it. We'll ship Ron down there in a boxcar or something. He'll be coming. Have a great one, Joe. Thank you, buddy. All right.
You too. Thanks, guys.
All right. Let's take a break on Downdoors of Larry Ray. We'll be right back.